another episode of Jesus Christ. I gotta take these fucking headphones off. That's what the name of this episode is. I gotta take
take these off.
Fucking headphones. And I gotta hit the timer. I'm doing a million things all at once here. Holy shit. Alright. Welcome to the ODDcast, guys. This is Odd, and with me as always is Mckinley.
Yes, hello, Mckinley.
Did you just say
hello
to yourself?
I meant to say it's Mckinley, but like obviously who else, because you just said it, so.
Okay. So you just said yes, hello, Mckinley?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, Mckinley.
You are Mckinley.
Indeed, yes.
McKinley, doing what McKinley does. So, so today we're doing we're doing inks on Henry the Elf.
Henry the Elf.
Henry the
I
Elf.
haven't heard of that.
It's one of the comic books that I work on. It was written by Sammy Flores, Mr. Colorful Sammy Flores. And, it's like a revenge story. It's really super violently, bloodily, gory and stuff. Which is always fun and awesome. And, it's definitely not for kids. Even though there are kids in this. This is actually Sammy as a little kid.
Oh, not Henry.
Yeah, no, it's not Henry. This is Sammy. I always thought at first when he was first doing it, I thought Henry was a play off of Sammy, but it's not a play off of Sammy.
They're two different.
Yeah, it's actually his buddy whose name is
his
Henry.
buddy's elf.
Yeah, and then all of his buddies, all the evil elves too. So it's a revenge story where they do all this terrible shit to Henry the Elf, and then Henry the Elf comes back for revenge on all the other elves.
Is that where it gets violent?
It gets really extremely violent, really quick. So it's a very, very, just right from the get-go on issue 1. This is actually from issue 3, I think. And right on issue 1, it gets extremely violent. With, I think he's fighting, what's he fighting? He's fighting giant nutcrackers. And,
is it like Christmas?
Yeah, everything's real Christmassy. And he goes and he's shooting these snowmen and nutcrackers and
that's awesome.
all this other
you
stuff.
Never see violent Christmas, so.
No, and it's super violent Christmas. I mean, it's all good fun or whatever. But so this is me inking this. I think this is a 2-page spread if I'm not mistaken. That we're looking at. This is just one of the panels for this awesome 2-page spread. Which is, it's Sammy, and then it's his sister. I'm not sure what his sister's name is. I'll have to ask him. If that's the character's name.
His real sister?
Yeah, it's his real sister. So he actually gave me pictures of him and his sister when they were kids. And that's what I used for the reference on this, to make it look all nice and fun. And then, of course, because it's Henry the Elf, I made it all cartoonied out, which was a lot of fun.
Is that his ear?
Yeah, so he's giving a wet willy. So he's licking, and then he's putting the finger into his sister's ear.
Oh, that's always good fun.
That's always good fun. So they're because they're in the back of their family car. And they're being as siblings.
Probably done that before, yeah.
Yeah, just they gotta piss the other one off.
Just as much as possible.
Yeah. So that's the basis of this 2-page spread that we got going on. It's from Henry the Elf. It's not for kids. Foo Fighters, of course, is for kids. This one's not for kids. My stomach is growling like crazy. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone or not, but yeah.
You put the microphone on there.
Put it on the next time it growls, I'll see if I can get my stomach on there. Because I'm doing the keto, I've been doing this, the keto diet thing, and I've been doing the intermittent fasting. You know what intermittent fasting is?
No.
So it's you only eat certain times of the day. And
not breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Well, okay, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner is regular stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to eat, right? But most people eat all throughout the day, and they eat a million snacks and stuff. And what intermittent fasting is you have a timed period that you eat. And so I've been eating for 8 hours a
Like
day.
straight.
Like yeah, you only get to eat within this 8 hours, and then the next 16 hours of the day, like you can't eat anything. You can't.
Can that just be like during the night?
It can. I mean, if you sleep 16 hours a day.
I would love that.
But like yeah, I mean I do keep the fasting like it like, so it starts at like around like 7, and then it goes to like, what is it, like 11 in the morning. So from 7 till 11 in the morning I can't eat anything. So I'm trying it out. And then at first it really sucked, and then I had to like reformulate all of my food, because like there's a bunch of them. So there's like 12 and 12 where you only eat 12 hours, like you eat 12 hours and you stay off for 12 hours. And it's like, it's actually more difficult than you think it would be.
Really?
Yeah. And then like there's 14, what is that? 14-10, where you only eat for 10 hours. And then like the most popular one is 16-8. And then there's one that's like, I think pretty extreme, and that one's like 24.
24 hours?
So like you're off, you don't eat for 20 hours, and you can only eat for like 4 hours
That's
in the day.
weird.
And so that one I think would drive me crazy. So I've been doing that one, and it's like, it's really got my energy down. Because like I just worked out, I was just doing a bunch of calisthenics and stuff, which is like all pull-ups and push-ups and body weight stuff. And like my energy's just been like, oh, because I did that, and then I started like keto shit.
Oh yeah, that sounds annoying.
Well, it's like, it's going to be swimsuit season. So, I got to look good out there at the pool. And
I don't think I've ever seen you at the pool.
Never seen me. I go to the pool. I work a lot, all right? I'm drawing these comic books. I'm drawing prints. I'm doing music.
You're doing a music?
I'm recording music. I'm writing music. I'm singing songs about the heartland. And so I'm gonna get to the pool more often, because right now I've been doing a lot of walking and a lot of cardio, and I want to like supplement the walking and cardio with going to the pool and swimming.
You get a tiny little pool in your backyard and just swim a lap.
Just
back and forth.
Just one of those little plastic,
yeah.
plastic pool. Why I can't go to the pool?
Just like wait.
I
don't know, because the pool's not even open.
It is open. It's open right now.
It's open.
Yeah, because of spring break.
Oh, true. I guess I didn't do anything, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
You didn't do anything spring break? Yes, you did.
It's
You're recording a show.
Spring break.
You're recording a show. It's spring break. You're a celebrity.
Okay. Oh man, I am.
Yeah, you're Mckinley from Strangely Weirdly Odd. Yeah, all of us. See, this is the problem with dolphin messages. You haven't got any dolphin messages yet, so you don't realize. And also, you're not on any like Instagram or Twitter or anything like that.
No.
I'm telling you,
I haven't done that before. I'm not gonna do it now.
If you went on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, I'm telling you, we'd blow up. We'd be huge. You just have one
account
autographs
for like Strangely Weirdly Odd? Like that's just like one account though.
No, I just have it for me. Should I take a picture? I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a picture today of me and you, even though my hair is at the absolute worst that my hair could ever be in. Because it's in a weird. I didn't wash mine because it's in such a weird spot. Because I had that like Brad Pitt, Mad Max thing where it was shaved on the sides, and then it was
shaved
like.
all off. Then you won't have to worry about it anymore.
No, I don't want to go all Lex Luthor until I have to go all Lex Luthor. Like if I start losing my hair, then I will. But no, like right now I'm growing out. So like right now my hair's like really long on the top, but then like growing it out on the sides, it's like here. So it's like
all weird.
It's all fucking poofy on the sides, and it looks weird. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna post it, because people need to see us.
Yeah, they don't know what we look like.
And then if you guys want to write Mckinley a nice email, then you can send it through the Odd Facebook page, the Odd Comics Facebook page, and say hi to Mckinley. And I'm telling you.
Or you could just comment on the YouTube channel.
Comment on the YouTube channel. Yeah, sure. I guess if you guys just want to comment on the YouTube channel, go ahead. Whatever. And
I mean, either way,
we're gonna show. We gotta. I think Mckinley is going to really like getting all of these messages and stuff. Not that I don't like getting messages from you guys, but Right now,
He
she's
doesn't. He's
on.
lying.
She's on no social media.
I don't. I willingly am not on social media.
It's a good thing though for you not to be on social media.
I've
I'm
just
not saying
never
it's a bad thing.
wanted to.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. Like, what am I gonna post? A picture of my lunch? Like, who does that?
Everybody posts pictures
With like one of
those.
those weird filters. Like, oh,
Yeah,
a sandwich.
yeah. I think if I didn't do this stuff, I wouldn't probably post anything.
Yeah, I'm like, no one cares. I'm like, I don't care what other people post about you. I'm like, okay.
You're like, fuck everybody else.
Right?
And nobody gives a fuck what the fuck I'm
I
gonna
don't
post.
want to see your selfies.
Why not? Uh-oh. We went on blank here. Why not? Some people, I don't know. Yeah, I can see that because there's a lot of like Instagram models and stuff like that are out there doing their thing, and it's like, why the fuck are they getting
I don't
so
care.
many likes? Like I was watching that Fire documentary. Have you seen that? The FYRE documentary.
No.
It's about that. Like they did like a kind of like a Woodstock kind of like a concert thing on some island.
Oh, I think I've heard of that, and it was a complete flop.
Yeah, it was like a total disaster.
That was funny.
And so they made a documentary about it. But what they did was they hired all these fucking Instagram models, and one of them was one of the Jenners, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, I think I've heard
or
about
Caitlyn Jenner. I don't
that
fucking
on
know.
the news, I think.
Yeah, and so she ended up getting sued because actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they hired her to like go and put in advertising on there. And because it was like such a scam or whatever.
Yeah, there's some tents and like lunch and stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, that's all it was. Like they promised them like all of these like mansions and like great food, and it was like a ham sandwich and like a fucking terrible tent, and they were all rained out and shit.
Oh man, could you believe people spend so much money to buy a ticket for that?
Dude, the amount of money that they spent, I was like,
But then couldn't they have bought better stuff with the money from the tickets?
I think a lot of stuff you could buy better money with. You know, like you could spend your money on so much better stuff. But I mean, I guess if you have the money to blow, I mean the way that they advertised it, like I said, it was all Instagram models and stuff. So they had all these hot chicks, and all these people went and saw the hot chicks and were like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be the most
I've got to do this." Yeah.
And so they all went, and there were all these bands that were supposedly signed up and stuff, and yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, she got in trouble for taking the money to advertise for them on it and not say that it was an advertisement. And it was pretty crazy. I it's a really good documentary. If you've never seen it, I would really recommend checking it out. But yeah, I can get why you're not on Instagram or
That's what happens when you go on Instagram. You get scammed.
Yeah, sometimes you get scammed, sure. But, I like to do it, and I like to watch, there's a lot of comic book artists, and that's mainly who I follow. It's like other comic book people, writers and artists. And
they post actual stuff about their work.
Yeah.
Not just selfies.
Yeah. It's not just selfies.
No.
I do follow a couple of actors and stuff like that, and, like, I don't know. It's fun to see what they do. I also follow a lot of fitness stuff. Just to get like workouts and a lot of gun stuff because I dig guns and I like to see all the new guns that are coming out. But that's about it. I mean, I just do it for fun. I probably really wouldn't be on there at all if like I wouldn't be like I don't post a lot of like personal stuff on there, just because I don't know. Like you said, I don't think anybody really
chilling at home with my bird.
Yeah. With my bird,
it's screaming.
Just my screaming bird, Maui.
You can still hear him from up here.
I know, that's why I gotta shut so many doors. And then soon we're gonna be moving into the bigger space, and once we move into the bigger space, we're not gonna have as much filter from everybody that we have right now. So we're doing good with what we got. But I just got some new equipment. I'm trying to upgrade. I'm trying to upgrade the show every single time. And like you guys saw, I don't know whether or not the theme song came on. So I'm gonna try to add that if it didn't come on.
I heard a little bit of it. It was good.
Hopefully it came through the speakers.
Why didn't you just like add another like sound and just put it there?
That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to just import it and then see if I can do that. But I was having a hard enough time figuring out everything with the sound when you first showed up. So, because like I said, I'm adding new shit all the time. And there was a new animation at the beginning. I don't know.
Yeah, that was good. I saw that.
It's like a spinning skull animation, which is always fun because what good is a skull if it's not spinning? Right? Like this little guy right here.
It's not your head at all.
He's like pointing at you and going.
I know, I like his little mouth. It's so small.
He's like, you like this game.
His giant nose and then tiny little mouth.
On his little glasses.
Little glasses.
Yeah, he's got those little glasses, and he's like, ooh. It's very hypnotic, this guy. But yeah, so I'm trying to add new stuff, and so one of the new things that I got is I just got a audio input thing, and I'm gonna go direct line in, so the audio will sound different coming up soon, and we're gonna have our own headphones.
Ooh, fancy.
And we're gonna have like all this stuff, and then sooner than later, we are going to have video of us as we're doing this stuff, and it's gonna be somewhere on here.
I think I might know how to do that.
All right, see. So
Might know how.
the thing I was looking at was how are we gonna do it? Like, are we gonna record it with the camera, like, or with the iPhone, and then like transfer it?
Yeah, you just put the video clip in and just make it really tiny.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we can just like record it with this, and then we'll do that. So that's going to be coming real soon, guys. I'm not going to do it now because the spot that we're in right now is not, it just doesn't look cool.
And it's so dark in here, it would be
It
like
is.
a really bad quality.
But we have like cool lighting.
Yeah, that is cool. Like the
So we're going to have even more cool lighting and all sorts of stuff coming up on there. I don't like just regular lighting. It's just...
No, it's boring.
Yeah, it is boring. And I hate boring. Like, I always try to make stuff that's... Like, one of the things I used to say about drawing these comic books is, like, if I can make stuff that's, like boring, interesting, then the stuff that's actually interesting in the comic book, I can make it just, like,
It's
amazing.
so much more interesting.
Yeah. So, like, you know, you got this panel here with this little girl, and she's rolling her eyes. And it's, like...
That was one hefty eye roll.
It is, and I really want to bring out the expression and really make it like, even like you can see her brother right above her and his expression, and it almost looks like she's looking at him, like she's just so annoyed.
I know, I feel that eye roll.
Yeah, and so like, and that's just her sitting there with an eye roll. So you really want to, you know, bring out the rest of this stuff and really, you know, pop it out with just everything. Really has to be dramatic with the expressions and all that stuff. So we're going to have that with the show. Like, that's what you guys can really expect in the future, is we're going to always bring it. We're going to just make it as just cool as possible. And I've got some ideas visually on what we're going to do with the show. Right now, I'm thinking we can either do that, or I can set up a green screen.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can be like, we'll be like little people at the
oh, yeah.
front of
I
here.
don't have to do that.
So I don't know if we should do the little people at the front, or if we should be like in a square somewhere in here.
Either way, that would work.
Yeah. Yeah, either way it'll work. I just don't know which one will be more fun. Or we could just switch back and forth and do that kind of stuff. And see what works.
Yeah, could we do both? Who cares?
Yeah. It's our show. Fuck it.
True, yeah.
Like,
we do whatever we want.
So, yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to do, is just, you know, I've really been putting in some stuff for audio. And then, of course, the audio stuff is also going to be for recording, because I'm going to be recording music again, which should be fun. And the theme song, which was on here, and I'll try to put it at the end too, maybe. I don't know. But the one at the beginning is my music. And so, I don't know. Hopefully you guys will all dig it. And, you know, you'll get to hear it soon, because it should be at the beginning. I don't think it is right now, but I'm going to try.
I heard it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it recorded onto the tracks. So.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. I keep upgrading every single time, and since I'm upgrading every single time, it's like I'm completely lost. It's like, oh no, now I've given myself more work to do. Hooray. So.
The more you do it, though, it gets easy.
I think so, and I hope that, like, sooner than... I don't know how long it's going to be where I'm adding a brand new element every single time. But one of these days it won't be. And then it'll just kind of be like, hey, there's the intro. That's a pretty easy intro. And it should be fun. So is anything new going on?
No.
No?
Not since last week.
So...
Spring break. Haven't done much.
Spring break? No? Apparently you haven't gone to the pool.
No, I haven't gone to the pool.
No.
No, I've just been working.
Working?
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
I mean, it's okay.
It's okay.
Old lady yelled at me yesterday.
An old lady yelled at you? What did she yell at you about?
Because she got mad that she actually had to use her phone for the app.
Oh, no.
She was like, what? You have to use my phone? It's only for talking. It's like, are you serious? Yeah, you actually have to use your phone a little bit.
Was it a rotary phone?
No, it was a regular phone. Like
it was
an
like a
iPhone.
smartphone?
Yeah.
And she was
got really mad. Yeah.
What did she say? I mean, that's all?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, you can tell them that this is shit because I have to use my phone to have an app. I was like, what are you doing? It's an app. Yeah, everybody else has it. I don't know
profanity?
what makes you think you're so special. Yeah, she was just like yelling at me in the store.
Did you cut her off? That's one of the fun things about working like that is you get to be like, all of a sudden you get to be all holier than thou and be like, ma'am.
I know, I can just look at her and be like, go away.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I fucking talk shit all fucking day long, but as soon as I'm in that fucking position and a motherfucker says something like that, all of a sudden I'm like...
I'd like to have my job a little bit.
I'm like, excuse me, but we can't have that kind of language here.
That'd be so...
That's what you gotta do. If anybody ever cusses you,
you're like that. Piece of paper she ripped in half and threw it over the counter.
No
I was
way.
like, are you serious? She was glad there wasn't a line behind her, or else like people would have rioted.
They would have rioted. They probably would have just pulled out their phones and put her on
Started
Facebook.
Recording.
Yeah.
I know. I brought the manager over. The manager was like, I mean, sorry, I can't do anything. That was funny.
So did she get her stuff?
No, she didn't. She didn't use anything yet.
No, she just walked out.
Kind of coupon. No, she paid for her stuff.
But no discount?
No discount.
Well, fuck you then, bitch.
I know.
That's what you get.
You're gonna yell, you don't get the discount.
Yeah, you get no fucking discount. Can't even fucking open your fucking phone. You don't even got to go on the app, though, where you're at. You just got to go on the website, right?
No, it's only on the app.
Oh,
we also accept competitors' coupons that you can't find on their website.
That's cool.
So it don't have to be our website. You can go to Hobby Lobby and get the same exact thing.
Yeah, and Hobby Lobby's always got their codes and stuff. All the time. Michael's, too. They always have their codes.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's fucking crazy. Like, I see, I don't deal with any of that stuff. I don't... I mean, like, maybe once when I start doing these Comic-Cons again, because I've taken a break, and now that I'm going to go, and I'm going to have to deal with people. But people at Comic-Cons, they're not, like, crazy old ladies. And
no, that's the majority of people at where we're just old ladies.
Just crazy old ladies. That is funny. Yeah, most of the people at where I generally... at a Comic-Con, they're just cool, and they dress up in crazy stuff. I just got some boots because I'm going to be, of course, doing outfits and stuff at Comic-Cons because
maybe people will come to Joann's, buy their fabric, and then make their own costumes.
Maybe. We got to get you out to the Comic-Con. That's why we have to make you
yes,
the star that you were born to be. So that way we can get you out to these Comic-Cons because, you know, I think it'll happen. I think it'll happen sooner than later. We'll get you out there.
That'd be fun. I've never been to a Comic-Con.
You've never been to a con? See,
No,
and you'll be at a
so
Comic-Con signing autographs, and they'll completely forget about me. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about me if you're there. Nobody's gonna give a shit about me. I'm gonna be like, but I'm the one that drew everything, and I'm gonna be
right
this and all this stuff, and there's just gonna be like a line of guys in like Spider-Man underoos and like Deadpool costumes and stuff that like they made themselves out of garbage bags, and they're just gonna be in line to meet you, and I'm gonna be like, oh, the fuck, what about me? I'm the one, you know.
There's this guy. He was buying stuff to make a cross between a Deadpool and a Darth Vader costume.
Nice. Now you've just
Maybe
given away his secret. Now if he's listening to this, he's like, oh my god.
How do you know? There could be so many people making
probably
that.
Yeah. There's a lot of people doing crossovers.
Maybe he'll come.
I mean, do you really want to hear Deadpool like all sarcastic, and then he's like, hey man, I'm Deadpool. I'm just a fucking crazy person. And you know, man, I just say I'm Deadpool. I'll take a sword to the head.
What if it's the other way around? Instead of like Darth Vader acting like Deadpool.
All right, how would that go?
Oh no, I don't know.
How would that go?
I don't know.
He's like, Cable. Yeah. We must stop Juggernaut. I don't know. Is that the way that it goes? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. This guy's excited about it. He's like, Cable and or no, he's like Deadpool and Darth Vader. Sorry, I lost it on Deadpool and Darth Vader. No, that's pretty cool. So yeah, we got to get you out to these Comic Cons and stuff. I haven't done Comic Cons in a while, and there's reasons why. I went to.
Did you get yelled at by old ladies?
No. There's a lot of stuff that goes on at Comic Cons
I wouldn't know.
that I think is kind of a ripoff
Oh, really?
of fans. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of people that are out there that are selling stuff that they shouldn't be selling.
Well, because it's like the Instagram scam.
Yeah. Oh, it's big business to do these scams, and it's like, I don't know. And they make a lot of money off of it, and it makes it hard for people that are trying to put out original content and stuff to do. And like a lot of it's fan art, and I dig fan art. I do fan art, but some of it is just really blatantly just, they just rip it off and stuff, and then they go and, you get somebody that really loves Batman or Deadpool or whatever, and then they've just blatantly ripped off the poster from the movie.
They're like, look, I copied it.
Yeah. Oh no,
Buy
they don't.
it.
They don't say they copied it. They're like, look at my original drawing of this, and it's like, and a lot of people don't know. They go to these things and they don't know, and so then they end up spending a lot of money on that when they really shouldn't. In my personal opinion, I mean, like, if you're a big Deadpool fan, then look for someone that's doing something original with Deadpool. But like, and if somebody is doing fan art that's like an original idea of a character, then I'm totally cool with that. Even if it's the movie version, as long as it's not like just, there's so many of them out there that just, and I'll probably get some hate for this, but they just straight up copy it, and then they're trying to,
They know what they're doing.
they know exactly what they're doing. And there's people out there. It's just so that's kind of why I stopped, because it was just a lot of that, and it just makes me mad when I see that. I went to what was it? It was called like Lost in Wonderland or something. It was at the Wonderland of America's Mall here in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, I went to that, I think.
Yeah, that's
'cause
not really a Comic-Con. Yeah.
No.
What'd you think of that?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it was weird.
Yeah.
A bunch of like old guys selling like toys and action figures.
I dig the toys and stuff, so I'll go and I'm
No,
like,
but they're
look at
like
that.
old and dirty and dusty.
Yeah, well, they're collectibles.
Extremely overpriced.
Oh yeah, they are always overpriced. But like, I went to that, and like, there was a dude, and he had like his whole like comic book name stuff. Like he had, I don't even remember what it was, like a Super Falcon comic books or whatever the fuck it was, and he had like a big logo and shit. And so I go and I support, independent comic book makers, because I always try to get out there and whatever, and I'm like, hey man, where's your comic book? And he's like, I don't have a comic book.
What?
And I'm like, well, what's this? Like, this is your, whatever Super Falcon Eagle, whatever the fuck it was, comics. That's, are you making comic books? He's like, well, I'm like in the process of like making a comic book.
Oh, weird.
And I'm like, well, how much do you have done? And he's like, I have 6 pages. And I'm like, well, how long did it take you to do 6 pages? He's like, 20 months.
What?
And I was like, dude, but like, why are you here at a Comic-Con?
Who let him in?
Well, they buy a spot. That's what most people don't understand, is that you can buy a spot at a Comic-Con regardless of whatever. And you can go and sell whatever you want to. And that's not a bad thing, because, you got to do that to get started. But look, man, if you only got 6 pages of your fucking comic book done, man, and I told him this straight up, if you only got 6 pages of your comic book done, man, go and please just don't go to a Comic-Con and try to like sign autographs, man. Go and work on your Comic-Con. Go work on your comic. Get your comic out there and get it done, so that way, I mean, like, if that's your goal to be a comic book artist, then like you shouldn't be wasting your time at a Comic-Con. You should be out there. I'm working on like 5 books right now, and prints and other stuff, and the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And it's all comic book related, and it's all pushing it out there. Plus, I'm working for Marvel. Plus, I'm working. I'm waiting. Dynamite is sending me stuff. So as soon as they send me stuff, then I'll officially be working for Dynamite. I mean, they've got all my tax information and all that stuff. So I am, and I have been like officially welcomed to the company. So I'm working on all that stuff at the same time, and then you got this guy there, and he just kind of wants to sign autographs and
But
stuff.
who's gonna sign autographs? He doesn't even have a book.
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the craziness of Comic-Cons. Like, I sit there and I'm like walking around, and I was trying to get like my feet wet because I haven't been doing Comic-Cons in a long time, and I was walking around and just talking to people, and that guy just kind of like stuck out to me as like, this is why, and I mean, hey, you know what? Part of me also goes, look, if he's not making comic books, he's not doing anything like that, then more room for me
True,
to go and do stuff.
But you take his good Falcon ideas.
No, I'm not taking that either. But no, that wasn't even like the name of the comic book. That was the name of his comic book company.
He has a company? He doesn't have any books?
No, he just like made up the name of this company. So it was like Super Falcon Eagle Comics.
And it's not even real.
And there was not even like a comic book to go like with his like
That's
giant
weird.
company.
What does he expect?
Yeah, it was crazy, right? That's why I was like, well, that's your publishing company. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, where's your comic book? And then, or like, where are your comic books? And then he's like, I don't have any. And I was like, oh, did you leave them in? Oh, no, he just hadn't even done them. And they're like, I don't know. It blew my mind.
Like, oh, I don't have any comic books, but I have a company made up.
And a logo. Like, he had a fucking, and he had banners. Like, this guy had,
my
like,
God. That's where he
big-
spent all his money on, making banners
Right,
and buying a spot.
Yeah, but like he didn't have any comic books. So I was like, I don't know. See, that's the kind of stuff that for me, I'm like, when I used to go to Comic Cons back before, so Marvel celebrating their 10-year anniversary, right? 10 years ago, but right before Marvel really hit big with this stuff, Comic Cons were very different. And you would go to Comic Cons and talk to creators and the people that dressed up. It was a much smaller group of people. I mean, those were like super fans. It wasn't just, sometimes you still get like cosplayers and stuff that go out there just to kind of, attention seekers. I think most people are just trying to get fun, have fun with it. But there was a lot less. You didn't really have like booths of people that were just cosplayers, like selling autographs and stuff, which they do at Comic Cons sometimes now. And it was just like actual, like, just people in the comic book business and that kind of stuff. But now it's just such a different world that I don't know. That's how come I stopped for a while, and I'm just gonna focus on making the best product possible.
Yeah, not be like that guy.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would rather stay at home and make really cool comic books because that's what I love to do, than go out there. But at the same time, you can't ignore people that want to meet you or people that want to buy your product, and also just trying to get your product out there to people and all that fun stuff, because you meet a lot of cool people at Comic-Cons. Like, just really some of the coolest people that you'll ever meet, you meet at Comic-Cons. And then you also meet, shitty people, but those are normally people behind the table, other companies and stuff. But, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Most of the
don't go.
Yeah, don't go.
Just
right?
Don't go.
That's what I did. For a while.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I met so many like really cool people. I met so many celebrities and cool people. I mean, I'd met celebrities before I ever did Comic Cons and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. It's just really cool to meet and generally. I mean, generally like 80-90% of the people are just really awesome people that you meet behind the table, and It's always a toss-up. You'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough, because So this is the last panel of the comic of this 2-page spread, and so this is him, and he's coming to see his elf. It's kind of like an elf on the shelf kind of thing. So he's really excited that it's supposed to be like coming today or whatever. So. Oh. He's been on this long car ride home.
Giving wet willies to his sister.
Exactly, giving wet willies. And now he's ready to see his elf. So it's, I tried to really get the excitement on this one, of him almost like skipping.
I know, I like the foot.
Yeah, with the tread on the bottom.
Yeah, that looks cool.
I like doing tread like that because kind of once you realize what tread is on shoes, it's just like really random ass pattern, especially on like tennis shoes. It's just like random patterns. And so like that and like bushes and trees and stuff are always fun because it's just so random to just, I don't know, draw these weird random things. And then it becomes something. Like I don't really put a lot of like thought into what it's going to be until I start to ink it. And then even then it's just a matter of just kind of getting the shape of it right and all that process right. And it makes it a lot more fun for me, at least, because I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, so to speak, with it. Because like you can see here, I took out the pencils, and now I've only got the inks going because I'm really just kind of making it up as I go along, and I just want to make sure that it's filling up the space of the page. And
oh, see, it looks so much different.
Yeah, when you bring up the pencils. See, and I only brought up the pencils there for a second just so I could see where the bottom of the tree was, just so that I could rebuild it. And then here I am using a line tool and just really bringing in, like this is like a garage that's behind them as he's running off and his sister's in the back seat of the car still all pissed off. And then, yeah, here I'm adding in just some action lines and some of that funness that, this page had a lot of like little anime to me, which I dig anime. I don't know, do you ever?
No.
No? Do you ever watch any like anime movies?
No. I know a lot of people do, but yeah. I don't.
I like to kind of cross it over between like regular stuff and anime. I'll show you a couple badass ones. I'll show you like Akira. Akira's kind of like always the like step
I feel like
into
that
it.
sounds familiar.
It's an awesome one. It's
I
probably
always
one
hear
of
people like, oh, you should watch it. Like, oh, these are some good ones. I'm like, no.
like fuck you and your anime.
Yeah.
No, I dig it. It's like anything else though. I don't like everything that's in that genre.
Yeah.
But there's certain stuff.
Weird.
Yeah, I love weird stuff. But like some of it is like really some of it's really exceptional stuff that I just totally dig. I just think that some of it is just amazing. Akira is one of those ones. The artwork in Akira, the animation in it, the backgrounds.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be like the best there is.
It's amazing. It blows my mind. Because you see some animations sometime, and the animations just absolutely suck. But, like what was it? They redid, like, Superman or something like that a while back. Like, I think it was, like, Justice Unlimited or something. And I couldn't stand
No, I don't watch it.
You don't watch it?
No.
Fuck all that shit. Yeah, no, I gotta get you watching some of this stuff. So that way when people bring it up to you, you'll go, oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, I could do that anyways. Just be like, yeah, totally.
All right, here, let's, so like, you've seen Justice Unlimited and
yeah,
stuff?
sure, it was great.
It was great, right? I thought it was.
Loved it.
Yeah, okay. All right, fine. You don't gotta
See,
watch
you
it.
never know.
Yeah, you don't. You really don't. So, now we got snow here coming onto the top of the roof and stuff, which is always fun to do. And then I'm going to add some crazy trees in the background, just for the fuck of it. But I am going to make you watch Akira.
Okay.
So,
is it something I can find on Netflix?
I don't know if you can find it. I don't think so. I have it.
Oh.
So you'll have to watch it. Yeah, probably Blu-ray. I think I have it on digital. You'll have to watch it. Just know that you're going to be having to watch Akira.
Okay.
You're like,
I'll prepare for it.
It's fucking badass, though. It's a cool fucking movie.
Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is this some show that I have to get into?
No, it's like a 2-hour movie, and it's
Oh.
pretty crazy.
Okay. That's
so
cool.
yeah, it's an interesting movie. I dig it. A lot of people. It's a classic. Like, not like old kind of classic. Like,
yeah,
it's just like,
I get.
It's just fucking badass. yeah, so we got that going on. We got the Comic-Con still coming up in, I think it's June, like the beginning of June or something. So that'll be fun. Right now we're working on Food Fighters 3 is getting finished up. And then Food Fighters 4 is already inked. We're getting a bunch of other stuff. This Henry the Elf is almost done. Henry the Elf 2 is being lettered right now. Food Fighters 3 is being colored right now. Claire 2 and 3 are being colored right now, and then they'll be lettered. And then Psychopomps 2 is being colored, and Psychopomps 3 I have been penciling. So if you follow me on social media, which I know you can because you don't have social media.
I mean, I can make one solely for the purpose of this, but
yeah, that'd be good. But yeah. So on that, you guys can all, you can see the those pages. I try to post the pages, maybe not the whole page, maybe just a couple panels of it or something, just so you guys can really check it out. But yeah, that's all on there. And then, of course, the other stuff I was talking about with Marvel. Every once in a while, I'll post some of the stuff that I'm doing with them once they say that it's okay. And they're like, it's all right, man. You can post it. And I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks, man. And they're really cool over there. And then, so far, everybody I've talked to at Dynamite is really cool. And we'll see how that goes. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on social media, while I try to convince Mckinley to get onto social media, which I don't know, it might be better than
maybe I don't know.
So what I will do is if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook. I'll put links at the bottom of the in the description of the video. But on Facebook, you can follow me at The Odd Comics. So it's facebook.com/The Odd Comics, ODD. You can follow me on Twitter at Gary_Odd_Edmund. And also on Instagram at Gary_Odd_Edmund. And I think that's about it. I mean, I'm also on LinkedIn, but that's more like a business thing.
No one's going to follow you on LinkedIn.
Yeah, you're not going to follow me on LinkedIn. But, if you're looking for whatever, I'm always up for, drawing more comics and stuff. I'm constant. Like I said, I'm working on 5 comic books right now. So, if you guys want to, talk to me about your projects that are coming up, anybody that's out there, hit me up. And if it's a good script and I like you, maybe we can all work together. And then you'll see your stuff on here, and me and Mckinley.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And then here's where my last process is. This is where I'm adding in white. So I get white, and I just kind of start to cut it into the black. Here and make little details and all that fun stuff. That's always my last process whenever I'm inking. So you can see I'm just adding in a lot of little white details and all that fun stuff. So guys, if you guys like this show and you guys want to see how much more we're gonna be doing on it, because me and McKinley are gonna take this fucking ODDcast to a whole new level every single week.
Oh yeah.
Like the video, please like it, and subscribe to our channel. And we're gonna keep coming at you guys with content and crazy inking like this, and just what's going on in the world. And I'm gonna try to explain stuff about comic books and pop culture and society to McKinley, and hopefully she'll watch some of this stuff and like it, and she won't rip it up and yell at me like an old lady.
Yeah.
And be like, fuck you and you're crazy. What do you mean I gotta get a nap to be on this? And that'll be it. That's crazy. So McKinley's gonna be heading off to work now. So as we wrap it up, anything you want to say?
Bye.
Bye. That's it. All right. So thanks again, guys, for watching us. Like it and subscribe. Please follow us on all the social medias. And comment below. Let us know what you guys want to see. Let us know what you guys are all about. And whether or not you think that Mckinley should be on social media. And what social media you think she should be on. And yeah.